everyone. I don't really know if you're going to be hearing me or if I can talk like this and it'll be loud enough for you, but I thought I would try to do a little test stream for you. As you can see, hey Rich! Hey bud! As you can see, I am throwing pottery on the wheel. Richie, can I call you Richie? This is my test for this. How are you? Okay, so as you can see, the ink. Dang, that was fast though. You're my first stream viewer that come even. I'm already. Pardon me, we are. Oh God, Rich or Richard, Tom. Okay. I don't know why, but I will keep that in mind. Yes, please. By not even being able to just with, so I'm just trying to. I'm gonna have to stand up to do this. There we go. There. What a surprise, Brandon, indeed. Hello. I am talking normally for right now. Hi, John. What's up? Oh, gosh. I'm doing it again. Okay. Lily, just leave it alone. Oh, wait. Okay. There. Now I just have to, let me just see who all is. Let me set it up. I'm very new to mobile live streaming, by the way. Yeah, it's funny, Brandon, because I'm getting back into it for the first time in like 6 years. Oh, no problem, John. I'll a second. Yeah, you guys are not really going to be able to see very well, but at least see me anyway. It's like trying to get a good angle going here. Well, not only can I look at the chat, but I can also throw pottery. Cool. Sorry about the internet interruption. I believe I am back now. And I think there's probably going to be a, you could probably look up this live stream later, John, if you want to watch it after sleep. You, I know it's not the same as watching someone live, of course. Like, I understand what you mean. Like, you want to actually be here. And I didn't necessarily give an announcement. I'm just doing this spontaneously. Show the chat, please, phone. And Brandon, I've got it. Hello. I just started live streaming just to let you know. Let's see, Brandon, I've got a family member who does pottery for. Show the message, darn phone. I've got a family member who does pottery for a living and always love visiting to get their new stuff. Hope you have a good holiday. Gonna be AFK here. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I could do this more so as. Right now, I'm trying to. All the noises. Right now, I'm trying to look at this as more of a means of therapy. For the moment, yeah, the ASMR element's not for a bit, obviously, because people might be walking in and out of the studio other than me. But I'll try my best. Shani, what's up? How are you doing? Shani's my ASMR artist bestie, in my opinion. I hope it's okay if I call you that, Shani. I keep missing chat messages. No. Will you re-upload? Show me the messages of YouTube. Will you re-upload this tomorrow? This is a live stream, but I think the live stream's going to be uploaded anyway for you to watch later. I do plan, obviously, to do an actual ASMR video. It's going to be more of a voiceover, though, obviously, but I do plan to do that. I have a new camcorder. So, let's see what happens with that. I will try to look at messages when I can, obviously. I'm not sure how to quite set it up on the phone. Oh, hi, Paul, what's up? Yes, I am in the ceramic studio. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? That's my lame attempt at like an accent or anything of some sort. Of course, John. Don't worry about it, bud. I'm going to do more live streams in the future, and this will probably be up anyway. You can most likely watch it tomorrow when you wake up. I'm pretty sure anyway, 100%, just about 100% sure you can watch this later. If you can't watch him live right now. I want to tell all of you that I'm not exactly an expert on wheel throwing. And this is the first piece that I've done in 6 years. You know what's funny, Jeffrey? This is actually a square. But when you're spinning it, obviously, it looks more like a circle, doesn't it? And thank you. I'm glad you guys are finding this mesmerizing, even though obviously I'm not whispering or speaking softly too much right now. A snow today for you, Paul? It snowed here too. Super legal ASMR. Hello. What's super legal? But yeah, this is a ceramic studio run by a couple of owners, and I got their permission to live stream if I wanted to and to use my camera. They're really chill, really nice people. I'm very happy. I feel like this is my my safe haven already. And this is like nothing too impressive right now. Yeah. I could try speaking more softly. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I could try. I think I'm the only one in the building right now. But I am not sure if the phone can pick up this tone of voice. What you guys are gonna have to let me know. Okay. I've been throwing this bird. Oh, it can pick it up. Okay. I will try. We'll see how it goes though. This is a test, like I said. I am going to get into my inner Bob Ross. I know, right, Brandon? We live in a very fortunate time where we can actually just, it's like opening a window for others to just kind of view your life in a way. At least that's how it feels right at this moment for me. This looks like it's gonna be a T-ball. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out later, Paul. It did snow here, but the snow did not stick. I'm actually kind of disappointed that it did not stick, obviously. Excuse my tongue-tying, so stumbling on words and stuff. I'd like to think so, Paul, although I'm sure there's been other ASMR artists. When I was doing a search on YouTube, I know at least there's one other ASMR artist who I think is female that has or does videos of pottery too. I can't remember what their name is. But I just said that more as a joke. I'd like to think Or I could be like a Bob Ross of pottery, making happy little pots. Happy little pots and mugs, like. Oh, Jeffrey, this honestly took me years off and on just to even get to this level of experience. I made so many ashtrays, like pieces that were not even like maybe an inch up. It was so hard for me at the beginning. I've been doing pottery for off and on, like, I think I first started maybe around 2010. I can't remember though. I just ended up going to a community college to take pottery classes for audit, not for credit, and I just did that over and over and over again. And now I like to think I'm an intermediate potter, and now I'm a member of a pottery sort of guild. And now I can come here and work here any time of the day, even at 3 a.m. Hi, Sinella, what's up? Bonjour. Gosh, I said that so awfully. Bonjour. I know a little bit of French. Bonjour. I also know the phrase, s'il vous plaît. I'm not going to be able to touch my phone a lot, obviously because messy hands, but I will try to respond to messages when I see them pop up. I don't know how to set it up on my phone so they always stay up. I'd like that to happen. But very nice to meet all of you. Some of you very familiar to me, obviously. I think this piece is about done. I'm not sure what I'm quite gonna make it into yet. Messy hands are happy hands, yes. I'm glad you like the idea, Paul. I've had people tell me that this can totally be integrated into ASMR, and I have to agree. So, see how it goes. You'll probably see a lot of sporadic live streams at this point then, when I'm not actually filming an ASMR video. I've already paid my membership fees for this month, so I wanted to come in and take advantage of using their equipment while I can. Yes, I'm live. Hello. And I saw that for like a split second. And somebody said something else. I have to touch my phone. Okay. That seems very satisfying and easy, but I'm sure I'd make a total mess if I try. It takes a lot of practice, honestly. Sinella, is that how you say your name? Sinella? I kind of like that name. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You mean like a glaze, Brandon? Of course I will. That comes later on, though, after you actually throw the piece. This is actually a very intensive process. It could take like... Merci. You're welcome, Zena. And Brandon said something else and the message went away again. Oh gosh, Jeffrey. If I had $1 for every time someone made that joke about ghosting me, I think I would have at least $100 by now. There's actually an Alexa in this room. I could see if she could play Unchained Melody for us. Alexa, play Unchained Melody.
Unchained Melody, live by Elvis Presley on Amazon Music.
I don't even know if this is allowed. No! Why are you... Alexa, stop! That was not the version I wanted. I wanted the original version. By the Righteous Brothers. Come on, get on your game, Alexa. Yes, he lives. I am live. I am live, Dina. Hi, Dina Moss. I think that's how you say your name. You're not awful, Jeffrey. It's funny.
I don't know that.
Okay then. I have actually never used an Alexa in my life up until tonight, so that's how much I've been missing out in life. Do any of you guys have Alexas at home? I'm curious. I don't have one of my own yet. This studio has about 4 or 5 around. One in this room and another one elsewhere. Well, 3 others elsewhere in this building. I'm gonna try to have a more chilled out ASMR. I'm so happy you guys are here. Yes, Elvis lives. Alexa, play right. Gosh, I'm stumbling already. Never mind. Why? No. Alexa, stop. Okay. It's Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. I can't actually think. Alexa, play Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers.
Unchained Melody, re-recorded in stereo by the Righteous Brothers, starting now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Music.
Thank you, ma'am. I swear this is not the original version either. I guess it kind of is. Oh, good. Dina, this is live. I promise you, this is very much live. Do that. I can't believe, like, I'm just sitting here throwing pots, and this song is playing, which I don't even know if that's allowed. And time can do so much. I'd like to pretend I can sing. I used to sing actually years back. I forgot the words already. And I think this pot is becoming uneven now. To the sea, to the sea. Movies open to the sea. Yep, this is becoming uneven. You're welcome, Brandon. I didn't see all of your message, sorry. Oh, I hope you have a good dinner, Brandon. Hey, DRDW. Mike, I should say. What's up, bud? I'm good. This is not the original version. Alexa, stop. That was fun while it lasted. Though I am worried about copyright, obviously, so I don't know if I should be having that playing. Go back to having a chilled out voice. Okay, I've been on this piece for a while. It's going to get messed up if I don't actually do something with it. I feel like I've just been playing around for like an hour or no, I've been live for like 20 minutes. How are you though, Mike? It's nice to have you here. Yeah, I need to get this more center again and fix it because it's getting uneven and I mean, compared to other potters, this is not really that impressive. But this is Like I said, the first piece I've made in 6 years. And I can't think of how long total I've been doing pottery off and on. I think it's been at least maybe 4 or 5 years off and on that I've done pottery of any kind. I'm so trying to think of things to say. I'm kind of astounded that there's even like 4 people here, 4 or 5 people. Okay, yeah, this is not center, so I'm gonna just try to fix it. Though I think this is going to be a very small piece, and I'm trying to decide if this is going to be, I'm kind of thinking a tea bowl, making a tea bowl out of this. It's going to be a practice piece for glazing either way. Yeah, Mike, it's nice to have you here. I wasn't expecting there to be people jumping in right away to even watch me. Okay, this is looking a bit more okay. It's funny, I've got clay on my phone, and I'm gonna have to wash up later. Smell is good. Yeah, I mean, it's a little tea bowl. Tea bowls are, I'm thinking it's a tea bowl. That's what it's telling me. Sometimes when I've done pottery in the past, sometimes I'll just throw a bottle of pottery on here and I'll let it tell me what it wants to be. I don't know if that's necessarily the right way to go, but it is how I'm doing it. It's my own way of doing it. I want to see if I can maybe get this to be a little taller. I'm glad this live streaming test is turning out to be good. There's been a couple of internet interruptions, so I apologize for that. So, does everyone have any plans tonight other than watching me throw pots? Pottery. I was kind of getting onto a different subject, but I was thinking about at some point doing an ASMR video of just trigger words that involve R rolling words. Because I feel like sometimes I accidentally roll my R's and I don't even mean to do it. And I don't know if that would be something that would be good to do, but I think it would be a nice experiment. I don't know what I'm doing with this needle tool. Okay. I'm going to actually concentrate and try to get this piece done. There are people who can throw something like this within a matter of minutes, and I'm nowhere near that much of an expert. And I'm gonna have to figure out, like I said, how to get messages to stay up on my phone so that I can. Yeah, stream has been good since I started to watch Zero Technical Issues. Good. I'm really glad to hear it, Paul. The Wi-Fi here at this building does not seem to be that bad. I'm glad. Okay. I need to not be so cautious and, like I said, just try to actually finish this piece. I've kind of got a shape in my head though of what I want this to look like. And I'm trying to remember all of my lessons in wheel throwing. that I can remember. Things are slowly coming back to me. I'm thinking this is going to be a very, I don't know how to describe the shape that's in my head for this piece. And I hope this tone of voice is very ASMR. I'm trying to find a balance here of, well, someone said something and I missed it. Okay. Yeah, obviously this involves me not always looking at my phone, so I'll look at messages when I'm able to. And I hope the wheel itself is not too loud, by the way. I think it is very quiet, personally. I'm not sure if I've ever been on a wheel this quiet in my entire life. Okay, and my nose is already starting to run. How lovely. I've been trying to get over a cold. For a first try and test, I think this is going well. It looks like a pot. Thank you, Mike. I'm not a first-time potter. I've done pottery in the past, obviously, but if you're talking about my first time after 6 years, thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. I'll be right back, though. I have to get a paper towel because having a bit of difficulties with my nose. Getting over colds sucks. Oh gosh, and I probably got clay on my face, but that's the life of a potter for you. Okay, I am back. Let's see if I missed anything. Nope. Good. I am wanting it to keep. I'm talking about you live streaming plus doing the pottery all at once and keeping it going is pretty good. A lot going on. I'm trying. I did try to do a live stream in the past, like I don't know how many months ago, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it because it was from the inside of my closet. And I was still trying to find, I don't know. I didn't have as much support back then, some months back, as I do now. And it just didn't really go as well. And I didn't feel very confident about it. But I feel more confident this time. Yes, this is a very small, petite pot. Very petite, I like to say. Short and small. I also do have a Twitter. I'm not a Twitter. I meant to say I also have a Twitch account. I used to live stream on Twitch, but not with pottery. I used to play video games on Twitch when I actually had a pretty good Wi-Fi connection, internet connection, I should say. But I currently don't have that in my current residence, and it's a shame. Otherwise, I would be live streaming like video gaming as well. But I think this is a good compromise. I think there would be a lot of people who would be more interested in watching me throw pots instead of playing video games. But I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong. You guys are amazing, by the way. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me with my potting, my wheel throwing. Okay, I am gonna make this into something. But what? I mean, I kind of know I want to go for a little tea bowl. which is basically like a cup, like an Asian cup for tea drinking, but there's going to be no handle on it. Ever play any of the Zelda series? I've been playing Breath of the Wild, and that makes me want to break all of those something. I missed it. I missed the end of that message. I hate to show my age, but I played Legend of Zelda on NES. That's I played that, and I also played one of the Zelda games on like, I'm trying to think which Nintendo console it was, but it was many years back, and I can't remember. It was not Super Nintendo, but I think it was like Nintendo 64. I think there was a Zelda game on there, but I've played on that once upon a time. I don't own any consoles anymore though. I just have a very potato of the funny was breaking up the pots was a joke. I'm happy. I missed out on the joke, Brandon. It's okay. I'm happy to be here. Paul says, I'm happy to be here and glad to see you. I was just sitting here letting my back recover from snow shoveling. Snow shoveling sucks. I'm sorry. Take some time to just chill out and recover from that. I know how hard that can be. I love snow, but I am not that big a fan of shoveling it. I'm sure everyone feels that way. One of these days, though, I am going to make a snowy themed ASMR video. I thought that was going to happen possibly today, but no, the snow did not stick. Paul, I'm so jealous of us. I know, right? I'm always jealous too when there's people talking about having a blanket of snow on the ground. I'll have to look at that later, Paul. I will look that up later on Z-Twit of your snow pictures. I bet you they're very lovely, very gorgeous. I think snow can be very magical. I feel like I've been spending way too much time on this pod. I know I am actually. Paul, I think you've mentioned some Instagram. I'm not sure if he did. I do have an Instagram, by the way, but I'm not really the best Instagrammer. I just post selfies on there. I could start posting pottery pictures though. Actually, that could be a very good idea. Okay, I need to get this back on center. I'm getting a little bit of anxiety because I know I need to finish this piece. And even though it's going to be my first piece in like 6 years, I'm very nervous about making sure it even looks decent for at least some glaze testing for firing. Testing the glaze colors we have here at this studio. Okay. I'm just, it's cold enough that it's stuck on the trees this time. Oh. Did it put ice around the tree branches? I love when that happens. I love when trees get like a layer of ice on them. And it turns almost crystal-like, you know? Okay. Alright. I wish I had used a bit more of clay for this piece, but I wanted to start out with a small amount for my first attempt in 6 years. Okay. Let's see if I can make this a bit taller, though I think I'm gonna mess this up already. Don't be surprised if there is a depth of the piece, if I just end up trashing it, because that is part of pottery. Hey Rich, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. I think the walls are a little uneven now, unfortunately. I do sense there's a little bit of unevenness in the wall. And when you're throwing pots, it's just good to have walls that are a bit even, obviously. Okay. And obviously, you know, if you have to go to bed, don't stay up on my account. I'm sure there's going to be other times I will be live streaming again. Especially since this is turning out to be so successful. Yeah, I remember doing pottery starting, and I missed the rest of the message. Thanks, YouTube. Got to touch my phone again. Yeah, I remember doing pottery starting over. Happened about 3/4 of the time. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Insomnia Owl, I believe is your name. Somnia Owl, yes. Hey, it's my favorite owl. My favorite owl viewer. I love owls, by the way. They are one of my favorite creatures of all time, for those that don't know. I love them to bits. Bits and pieces. If I could hug all the owls, I would, but they would not like that. Why? I would assume you love owls, so somebody else. I would assume so. What's your favorite owl? What's everyone's favorite owl, actually, if you have one? What's your favorite animal, actually? I'm curious. I love animals. And let me know if I'm speaking too softly or I can't be heard or anything. I feel like my nose is about to run again. That's always wonderful. I'm not quite 100% over my cold yet. I had a bit of a head cold while I was in Canada on vacation. Great horned owl or Eurasian eagle owl? I've not heard of the Eurasian eagle owl. Now I'm curious. Have you guys ever seen a picture or video footage of a putu bird? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's like a nightjar type of bird. This wheel is actually very quiet, Mike. I'm actually very surprised. It's a very good electric wheel. Let me see what you guys have said. Yeah, great horned owl is iconic. My favorite too. There is an owl outside my home and hoots every morning. Very lovely to listen to. Probably a barn owl. I love barn owls too. That's one of my favorites. Probably my very, very favorite. Oh my gosh, my nose. Okay. Barn owls don't hoot. They release a demonic screech. What does it sound like? I didn't actually know. I know owls are capable of making other types of noises, but I have to admit, I haven't really heard what the typical sound of a barn owl is like. I know that's sad. Very sad. And this piece is going to become so waterlogged. Okay. I'm gonna actually, even though it's gonna require a lot of concentration, I'm gonna try to finish this piece, get it off the bat, and so I can get started on another piece for everyone, for us. So I'm sorry if I missed some of your messages. Okay. Looking up every now and then to see if anyone's said anything, but I know I need to finish this. Now it's looking more like a cylinder instead of a cup. I mean, it could still be a cup. Like, if you guys haven't seen my witch roleplay video, like my witch in the, I can't remember what I titled it, but it was the prequel video I made for my Kingdom of Valinor series. But I made a video based on a very owl-themed witch character, and I had her go hoot a few times. But I was trying to do like a very ASMR, so I was going like, ooh, ooh. There we go, that was my attempt. I'm just trying to think things to talk about, obviously. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can actually buckle down and make this into something. Okay. Come on, YouTube. Talk about my trip. Talk about what you saw on your trip. You know, the Canadian trip was not really all that eventful. For those who don't know, I have a fiance who lives in Canada, in Alberta, and I was visiting him for 3 weeks for the holidays. And he proposed to me on Christmas Eve, which I kind of suspected he was gonna do something, but at the same time, I'm still so happy, you know. I don't know that much about owls either, Brandon. Now I'm curious about, now I'm gonna want to look up a documentary on YouTube, maybe of barn owls, because now I'm curious too. You probably know a lot more about owls than I do, and I love owls. Pretty sad of me. Lilibette, I've sniped the insomnia comment. Please scroll up to see. Oh my gosh, my phone is going to be covered in clay. I can't even scroll up that well. Aw, that was very nice of you, Insomnia, to tell Mike that you love his content. I'm not sure which comment you're exactly talking about, Brandon, but I did try. You mean like the hoo 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 that you said? actually buckled down. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Oops. I've been working on this piece for like almost an hour now. I'm not surprised. There we go. First oopsie. Since I got back into pottery. I'm not surprised though. I spent way too long on that. I know, right? Insomnia? No, I can't keep up with the conversation all that well. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of laughing at my oopsie here. Okay, I need to put this wad of clay onto a piece of wood, a wooden board. Because I'm going to recycle this later. This is not really wood, this is more of like a cork board or something, but it still works. I'm just gonna put that over here. And I also have this other bit of wet clay here. I need to also put this in. Okay. I do luckily have another ball of clay on hand. Though no, I'm not sure if it's going to be big enough for me to want to use. But I'm going to try anyway. Alright, let's see. Yay, Mike! Good. Yes, it's nice when we can support each other. Time to pretend to be productive. Thanks to the show, people. Okay, see you, Jeffrey. Aww. We're all making friends here. Yeah, I'm trying to be productive myself. Okay, well, making friends. Happy little ASMR friends. Here's my next ball of clay. I'm gonna do that, and I'm sorry, that was probably extremely loud. There are some elements of wheel throwing that's not so ASMR. Oh no, don't make that noise. Come on now. I hate when the this green thing is called a bat. And sometimes they'll make like that tinny clicking sound when the bat's not really on the wheel correctly. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna try not to let that Are you serious, Insomnia? I figured that was gonna be very jarring for people to hear. I figured I made people go deaf with the smacking of the clay. Okay, time to center the clay and do something very productive this time. I feel like such an amateur right now. You'll be quiet. Be quiet, please. Don't make me get out like newspaper to fix you with. See, this bat is hooked onto the wheel, like with these little, what do you call it? Beat the devil out of it sound. Yes. I can't really explain. There's like little bolts on this silver part. And you hook like the little bat onto there, and I've got it hooked onto these sides. And I had to use newspaper. Oh, I think it's these parts. I think they're loose and it ends up, okay, now I understand. These parts are kind of hidden on the wheel and it's making that sound. Now Mike is making me think about The Devil Went Down to Georgia. I am the Bob Ross of clay. I'd like to think so. I'm sure there have been others though on YouTube. But I will gladly accept that title. I watched a bit of Bob Ross growing up. Mr. Rogers. I think Mr. Rogers is also kind of ASMR, in my opinion. Okay. It's kind of hard to explain what I'm doing, but I'm basically centering the clay, distributing the clay, kind of making it center before I actually open up to make a vessel out of it, form, shape. Honestly, I'm not sure if I would ever make a good teacher. I just don't have words sometimes to explain things, but I will try my very best. And centering is not really very easy. You have to use a bit of upper body strength and just kind of don't let the clay move you. Don't let the clay control you. You have to control the clay. You guys are awesome. You gave me 4 thumbs up on this live stream already. You are all amazing, and I adore you all. Let me see. She's she looks old with she'd look old with it. I think you meant to say, Paul, she'd look odd with an afro, I think, but maybe. No, but I can never rock an afro. I will show the clay whose boss is. I will try to anyway. That other piece kind of showed me who was boss though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Gosh. Yeah, I figured it was a typo. I had to, not only was I trying to figure out what you were saying, but there was also a smudge of clay in the way of you trying to swipe on the phone. I snorted. That was lovely. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can make a more impressive piece from my being away from this for 6 years. Actually, I think I want to make sure this is... It's hard to explain what I'm doing, but I'm trying to make a bit of a mushroom shape, kind of, to start. Before I actually open up the form. Okay. I'm about all set. No, don't make that noise. You shush your mouth. You shush your pottery ceramic mouth. There we go, a little opening. I'm just trying to use this square bat. I'm not used to I'm not used to working with a square bat this size. I'm used to ones that are actually more round. But, it's an experiment. It's all part of remembering how to actually throw pots. But I think I got a pretty good setup here. Being at this studio and being able to be a member, I'm really nervous about it. But I think it's a good thing that I did. I took a couple of risks this month financially. I'm hoping they'll pay off. I got a camera, new camcorder, which I'm not using at the moment. I'm just using my cell phone at the moment to live stream this. But I did get a camcorder, so I'm hoping I could use that to record future ASMR videos. From now on, and that it'll be easier instead of using just like my PC and webcam setup. Holding around a computer can be very taxing. That's the word I want to use. I'm going to make sure this is kind of centered before I start pulling it up into a taller form. You'll know it's centered when it just looks like it's just sitting there, not really moving. That's a good way to know that your piece is all centered on the wheel. It just looks like it's not moving at all when it's moving. For the most part. Okay. Not sure what I'm gonna make this into yet. I'm thinking either an actual cup of some sort, or possibly a very small, petite vase. But we will see. We shall see. Oh, did everyone fall asleep? I'll take it as a compliment if you have. That'd be pretty funny, actually. Hosting a live stream where everyone just ends up falling asleep. Be pretty effing hilarious. Hello! I saw your name for a second. Someone was saying hello. Oh, how do I pronounce your name? Inkru? Inkru? Good evening. I probably botched the pronunciation of your name. I do apologize. Welcome. Inkru. Oh, that's actually pretty brilliant. I like the spelling of that. Inkru. Oh, there goes my rolling of the R's again. Inkru. That's another trigger word for me to think about is crow. Yay! Inkru. It's nice to meet you. Welcome. Just trying to host a bit of a chilled out, possibly ASMRish pottery stream. It's a test. Been testing for an hour now. And as you guys can clearly tell, you could be here for hours just throwing pots. It could easily turn into several hours of just doing things like this. Okay. I'm just kind of going very slowly at this. I haven't done pottery since 7th grade, but it was good fun. Yeah, it's my favorite art medium, honestly. I also like watercolor painting, but I'm not as good at watercolor painting as I am in pottery. That is a strange noise. Very strange noise. I think that might be a furnace or something. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But sorry in advance if it's bothersome. I wish I had a bit more clay to work with here for this piece. But this is just more practice of just trying to actually throw something. Shanie's back! Shanie's back, my bestest ASMR friend, I'd like to think. I have a couple of good ASMRist friends, I'd like to think. Shanie is one of them. I don't know, there's something about Shanie that you just have to love. She's just so friendly. I love you too, Shanie. I'm worried about using the word love, but I'll use it with you. I heart and love you too. I hope your night is going well, Shanie. Shanie does some really good role plays, as does TRDW Mike. I hope I said his name right. Goodness. I always question myself if I say Mike's username right or not. That's how you are. You are lovely. Thank you, Shani. Okay, getting off for now. Hope you do more of these live streams. They are fun. I will, Brandon. Thank you. Also, Insomnia said something and I missed it. Also, sorry for being a nag, but did you see my previous message for you? I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to keep up with the messages sometimes while I'm throwing, so you're more than welcome to repeat the message. Please. I don't mean to miss anybody's message. Sometimes it's hard to look up, and the messages kind of fade away after a moment, so it's just kind of hard to see who said what. And with my hands being on this, it's just hard to check on the phone every now and then. Which message was that, though, Insomnia? Are you gonna repeat it, Insomnia? No, I feel bad. Oh, or maybe you're in the process of typing it out. I hope so, because I just want to make sure I got it. Gotta get some of this water out from the inside of the phone so it doesn't completely drown the piece from the inside. It also just helps to make sure the inside is more even. There's nothing better than a fully interactive live stream. I'm trying my best. I'm kind of new at this sort of live streaming. Alright, let me see, Insomnia. Let me scroll up. I don't know if I saw it. I'm gonna try to scroll up anyway, just for you. See if I could find it. Were you talking about the sound of the wheel bat? Or how the smack gave you serious tingles? I did see that. Was it one of those messages? I'm trying. You know, some streamers probably have a very hard time keeping up with all the messages. But since I only have 5 people here with me, it's easy to keep up with. for the most part. For the moment, anyway. I keep thinking that I'm speaking way too quietly, but no, it's like a few inches up. A few inches. I don't know, maybe YouTube had hidden the message. Let me see. I did try to set it so that all the messages would be visible for me instead of just like the top chat, you know? I'm not really used to YouTube's live streaming interface so too much. Thank you, Mike. I'm trying my very best. Oopsie Daisy! Oh my goodness, we have Oopsie Daisy in the mother effing house, and we also have the Ian Bearded Audio ASMR. Welcome. I'm getting goofy right now. Thank you, Ian. And I'm not sure what Oopsie's real name is, but I'm just gonna call you Miss Daisy. I was not expecting for Oopsie Daisy to show up. Dang. I feel special. I don't know, maybe YouTube's automatically hiding it for some reason. Mr. Owl. Haley? Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Haley. I will try to remember that, obviously. I know Ian's name. I think Shani just goes by Shannon or Shani. And Bearded is Ian. I hope it's okay if I call most of you by your first names or real names, by the way. No. Ian? Am I saying it right? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying that if I ever call you up for a collab audio on my channel, your character will probably be out-related. Oh, that would be sweet. I could probably provide a collab. I could probably do that. Yes. Ooh. Now I finally saw it. Dude, Lily. No. No, it's hard to keep up now. Dude, Lily doing an owl would be amazing. I did do an owl video, technically. Oh, well, an owlish character even, my witch video. But technically I did do it. Yes. I wish I had done the makeup for that character better. Ian. Okay, I did say your name right now, Ian. This is not really all that impressive pottery, but I'm glad it impresses you. Oh gosh. I have to actually make this into something. Oh no! What's gonna happen when I have like more than 10 people here? And I'm not gonna... Okay, thanks, Insomnia. Thanks, Mr. Owl. I want to call you Mr. Owl. And so I will keep that in mind, Insomnia. Thank you. I'm actually going to be working on a more part of the collab pretty soon. A few people that are participating in the collab might already be here in the audience. Hint, hint. And it's probably going to be pretty kick butt. Hint, hint. I'm actually nervous about it. Hint, hint. Hi Lance, how are you? I think I said your name right. I think it looks super professional. My pottery always looks like poop. Are you a potter too, Haley? I'm trying my best. It takes a lot of practice though too. Hi Mark. Go on ahead. I like the name Mr. Allen. No, I don't know how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll. But you have several Let's Plays part 1, but no part 2s yet. Can we get some part 2s, please? You know, it's funny you should mention that, because if you follow me on Twitter, I made an announcement that I am going to try to put up a second upload to my weekly schedule. And I'm gonna see if I can do actual gaming videos on Thursdays for once. I've had a hard time with recording gaming videos because my computer tends to be one, a potato, and two, sometimes when I'm trying to use a webcam with said gaming, it lags or just does not record correctly. But I will work on that, I promise you, it's in the works. I recently started getting into it again. I loved pottery as a child, but somehow lost my interest growing up. Looking forward to potting again in the future. You totally should, Haley. I love this. It's like therapy for me. Very meditative and therapeutic. And the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. Man, I needed some ASMR in my life today. I'm trying my best to make this very ASMR-y. Sometimes my normal voice is going to come out though. So, you know what the funny thing is? There's an Alexa in this room. And some of you guys have missed it, but I had her play Unchained Melody earlier. I'm gonna leave in a few seconds. It was a blast being here with you. You made my day. Thank you for being here, Insomnia. I had so much fun. I'm having so much fun chatting with you and everyone. Thank you for showing up and being supportive, even though I'm like a baby live streamer for the most part at the moment. Oh my god. This is actually turning into something possibly promising. Oh, some Lance has said some things. Scratch that man I need every day. I like when she bends over and her talking drips off and she gets so inaudible. Oh, really? That trailing off is awesome. Oh, thank you. I didn't even realize you couldn't really hear me. If you need me to speak up, I can, but I'm just trying to be all chill and relaxing for everyone, because I know that's why most people are here right now. That's really good to know, Mike. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, maybe I can actually make this into something. I'll see though. I really need to get an OTG cord, I think is what it's called. I need to get one of those because I think it would be very beneficial if I could plug in a microphone into my phone so that people could hear me better. I just love watching pottery being made. It is so mesmerizing. Thank you, Shani. I love you so much. I'm glad I can be mesmerizing. And I feel like my R rolling sounds are coming out of the woodwork. What did Lance say? But on the bright side, come on YouTube, let me see it. But on the bright side, I'm actually planning on showing my lovely face on YouTube on February 28th, maybe a little early. It's time for me to... Okay, I hope the YouTubing goes well for you, Lance. I hope it does. I've been trying to do YouTubing for the most part for almost 2 years now. I'm probably going to step out and be AFK for a minute to go get some food, but I will be back. Okay, Paul. ASMR is treating me better than my mother. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I'll take it as a compliment, but I hope your mom treats you better in the future, Lance. ASMR is treating me better than my family and friends. I'd like to think most of us try, I'd like to think our community can be very, what's a good word to use? Very friendly, very inviting. And it's funny, I have severe anxiety every day. And sometimes I get very reserved when it comes to talking to people. And it's funny that I'm having kind of an easier time talking at the moment, like just throwing pots and doing this live stream. It's just very funny. Funny how that works. Oh, there was a bubble in this piece. I felt a bubble somewhere in the wall with this, and that's not really very good. I hope it's not gonna stay there. I think I might have popped it out. Yes, you could get air bubbles in pottery. Just get an ASMR family already. Excuse my grammar, I pressed send too quickly. No problem, dude. Okay. I'm gonna have to look away from the phone. It's weird. I uploaded Shani, Oopsie, and Bearded on Reddit today, and they are all here. Small world. Good to see you, Ian. Ian. Yes, I said your name right. Yes, I will get it. It was good to see you. Haha, it's a sign, and thank you so much. Yeah, and what's funny is quite a few of us in this audience are going to be in a video together. Hint, hint. Oh, are you looking for an ASMR mom? Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of ASMR artists who would do that. I've never really been a mom to anybody. I've yet to have any kids myself, so I wouldn't really know how to be a mom except to like a fur baby. I do have a cat. Her name is Lola, and she is a brat, a spoiled little brat. I wish she could be here with us. It is a sign. I think so too, Haley. Side note, Haley, the food is so good. Can't wait to post the video. Oh, are you doing a cooking video, Shani? I might be wrong on that. Sorry if I am. I can't really do any cooking videos right now. I'm not really in a good place right now to be able to record stuff like that, environment-wise. I'm trying, Shani. I'm trying to read most people's messages out loud. I apologize if I do miss anyone. I'm trying to be as interactive as I can. Sometimes, though, I can't look up completely. But I'm sure most of you understand. Since Shani is here, Alexa, play Righteous Brothers. Oh God, I'm already effing it up. Never mind, stop.
I couldn't find any enabled video skills that can play that.
I know,
Go to
that's
the
because
Alexa
I
app to
stumbled on
manage
my
your video
words.
skills and devices.
Okay, it's Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. Right. Alexa, play Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. Please, ma'am.
Unchained Melody, re-recorded in stereo by the Righteous Brothers on Amazon Music.
This is for you, Shani. Only time. Goes by so slowly. All right, Lance said something, and I didn't even hear what he's. I didn't even see what he said. I'm trying, damn it. Okay, good. I'm goofing off here. And everyone's going insane right now. If I'm getting any of these lyrics right, just for your information. Only to flow, to the sea, to the sea. Memories love more to the sea. Only the sun, open in, I'll be coming home. Here comes the climax. Bye, Haley. Okay, Alexa, stop. Okay. See you too, Lance. I honestly don't know if that's even allowed on YouTube, but as said, I did it. And I will deal with whatever happens from that. I'm glad people seem to have enjoyed that, though. Okay. The top of this is uneven. I think I am going to. I'll cover the damages for that moment. Oh, it was priceless. It was priceless. But you never know with YouTube these days, honestly. Never know. Okay. There's a little water play there. That could go right there. And stick this needle tool in a bit of clay so I can easily reach it. Like this. You guys can't see that though, because it's off camera. I don't think it's going to stick very well. Okay, this is actually looking like it could turn into something. It could turn into a very small mug, possibly. Okay. I can totally make this into something. I've been spinning. That was my needle tool. Just fell over. No. You liked the water sounds, Amy? I'm glad. I think that was inaudible. Oops. Probably didn't hear that too well. I'm glad you liked the water sounds. Okay. My back is starting to hurt from being like bent over like this. There's actually a few different kinds of wheels in here, but I've always worked on an electric wheel like this, so. And when you're getting old, like me, your back just kind of starts to go, but it is what it is. Okay. Very charming looking piece so far. I think the walls are mostly, we'll see soon now. Okay. See if I could get this a bit more on center. I'm gonna have to trim some clay off the top there. Oh my gosh, this is actually gonna be something, I'm hoping. I keep looking up expecting to see more messages. So if I do miss some, I apologize. I think I could pull some clay from the bottom here up a bit to get this at least a little taller, maybe, possibly. I don't really know. I gotta run, Lily. Gotta put my son to bed. Love ya, and you should post this stream. It is so awesome. And very well done. I shall, Shani. Don't worry. I will make sure I have this up on my channel for viewing later. I can't remember how exactly to do that, but I'll look into it. Please tell your son hi for me and give him a hug. He is adorable. Killian, I think is his name. Very adorable son of yours. Oh gosh. I am starting to get a wee bit tired. Sometimes I get so fatigued. Of course. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Dennis.
Goodbye. Have fun.
Thank you, Dennis.
How's the box going?
It's going okay. You're on live stream, by the way.
That doesn't bother me.
This is-
It doesn't bother you.
I don't know.
I-
You can't really be
I
seen.
can't see me anyway. That's okay.
This is Dennis.
Hi, guys.
One of the owners of the ceramic studio, right?
Yes. Yes, that is correct.
Alright.
Cool.
Bye.
Have fun. Have a great night.
You too, sir. Thank you. It is thanks to Dennis that I have this opportunity, so I just wanted to include him a bit. Like I said, I have his permission. He seems like a nice guy. He's been very welcoming. I feel like I made a good decision of joining his studio. Like, I feel like a more expert potter would be able to make at least 5 pieces by now in the span of the time it's been taking me to try to make this. Like, of all the throwing I've been doing for nearly 2 hours. I think, though, I'm going to reach for this other tool that I have here. This rib tool, I believe is what it's called. It's been a while. But this will make the surface more smooth. So I am going to see about doing that. It might be a little too early to try to do that, but I'm gonna try my best here. And it also helps at times to pull a piece and kind of shape it from what I'm remembering. Gosh, I actually bought these tools today while I was going to a doctor's appointment. This could be a decent little mug, maybe. Fairly small because the clay will shrink in the firing, but it is something to think about. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this away. A little too soon to use the metal rib tool. Is that what I called it? Yeah, the rib tool. Okay. This is kind of off center now. Whew. Could have sworn I heard someone tapping on a window, but it was just my imagination. Spooky. What were you laughing about, Mike? Just out of curiosity, I kind of missed out on what I said that was funny. Okay. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Brandon. I will try my best, sir. I shall try. Okay. Oh no, this is okay. I need to let go. It's already doing things that are not appropriate for a pot to do, like getting off center. Okay, let me get my needle tool, which is right here, that fell over earlier. Okay. Gonna try to trim off the top of this because it's a bit uneven, if you can see that. I don't know if you really can, but it tends to kind of interfere with the throwing process. So I'm just going to attempt. I already feel like I made a grave mistake. No. Okay, I think I might have. I think I can recover from this. Okay. I am determined to make something with this. I am determined for it to not just flop over into a mess. See if okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anyone saying anything. Okay. This is looking more almost like a chalice without the really long handle. I don't know how you would call it. The really long stem. Sometimes I can't think of the appropriate words. I am feeling my stream. I am feeling my steam starting to run out though, so I might end this test stream pretty soon. But I'm gonna try to finish this piece first. At least when it comes to the throwing part. Oh gosh. And there is some water that's pulled up at the bottom of the piece. I need to reach in with a sponge and get that out. Well, this piece is certainly turning out better than the first one. That is for certain. It's just taking me a bit to actually get it to form into the shape that I'm happy with. Just try to pull it up a bit more. It's already getting wobbly again. Okay. I was just gonna spend this evening just throwing by myself without live streaming, but I just, I thought about just trying to do a test stream on the fly to see what everyone thought. And I'm really glad it's just turning out to be a success. Thank you to those who have tuned in and joined me at some point during the stream. I really appreciate it. You're all very, very lovely. Okay. I'm just trying to think of a technique I was taught to fix a piece like this when it's slightly off center. Don't know if I'm quite doing it, but I am trying my best here. Just to kind of make something from what all I remember. I'm starting to stare off into space. Sometimes I just kind of start daydreaming even. Okay, I can do this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be nice and fine. I think I'm gonna make this a bit more round. There goes the furnace, I think. The inside of this needs to be smoothed out a bit though, for sure. I will laugh if everyone is asleep right now. I mean, it'll be a good compliment if everyone is asleep. It's just kind of funny. Okay. I think I'm gonna do something at the top of this. And then I'm gonna finish it. Let's actually narrow the top of this a bit more. And then I'm gonna try to pull it up a little bit from here. Kind of like that. I don't know if you really saw that, but I tried. And then I'm gonna attempt anyway to trim off the top here. Not mess this up. Like that. Kind of push the lid of it down so that the walls of it are a little bit even. Then kind of blur out the top of it here. If I can. I'm just looking on the side here to make sure it's as center and kind of even as I can get it. I can't really explain it very well. Okay. Oh, what a charming little pot. Absolutely charming. Did I miss? Nope. Okay. I was gonna say, I just hoped I wasn't missing anyone saying anything, but I did not. Let me get my sponge actually. The bottom could be a bit better, but I think this is just about done. And I can save it and try to experiment with it and make it into something. I kind of want to experiment with using the tool like this. It's funny how, like, I have to lean over in all sorts of angles just to make sure it's an alright looking piece. I know if I don't stop leaving this alone now, it's gonna turn into a mess. Okay, all right. Oh, I just remembered a trick actually. If you take a bit of newspaper and if you kind of wet it a bit, like this, you could do this sort of thing to polish the rim of it. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, possibly. For this piece, anyway. And I'm about out of steam. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this stream in a minute. I'm just gonna trim off the bottom here. I think this will make a nice tea bowl, actually. Just trying to trim off the extra bits of them at the bottom, so that when this piece is drying, this won't stay too wet. I don't know how to explain it. Just trying to trim it so it's just a bit more even at the bottom. There we are. Okay. I think that is all right for the first piece that's being kept. So I'm just gonna take this off here. Actually, let me soak up a bit of water that's on the inside. And then I am going to take this off with you. And hopefully just will not. I kind of got this on good and tight. And hopefully it won't be too hard to get this off with the wheel. If I do it too hard, if I pull this off too much, there we go. I was gonna say, if you pull this off too fast or like really hard, it's gonna warp the piece, but there you go. First kept piece. It will just make a nice little practice tea bowl to glaze on. Let me just put that over here. Oh my gosh, I can't stand up. But oh, some things. Let me see. Mike has said some things very cool and very relaxing. Thank you. Bye. Yes, I'm gonna end the stream in a minute, but I'm glad all of you enjoyed it. And I will live stream again soon. Don't you worry. just kind of out of energy right now. So yeah, thank you so much, Brandon. It was very nice chatting with all of you. Hope to see you again.